Greetings all who roam this world. We are the Quest Bros and we are on our way to Colossalcon. We are currently, and we, I mean myself and Maiku. There he is.
Hatsune Maiku.
Hatsune Maiku here. We are currently on our way. We had to stop for gas, but that's fine. We should be back on the road shortly. It's just us for now. Anthony and Dan should be coming either later tonight or tomorrow. Probably tomorrow, because they had work. So we will probably be seeing you when we actually get to where we're going and we actually get our badges. It's going to be our first time at Colossalcon North. It's in the Dells, so it should be fun. In fact, it's going to be fun. I demand it to be so. We will see you when we have something interesting to see you about. And we're back. We are in the room. Welcome to the room. We have a small kitchen, which is a first for us. It's kind of weird having an actual kitchen and a fridge that isn't up to my knee. We also have our microwave. This place is stocked. It's stocked with like appliances. It's got everything we would need to cook in. And look, there's so much room for activities. Like we could have a whole slumber party down here with like a whole host of mattresses, honestly. And here's Michael.
Hello. Yeah, this is a great hotel room.
Honestly, I kind of lucked out in finding this. And by I lucked out, I mean I stole the idea from someone else. Last I checked, Anthony and Dan were 52 minutes out. And that was at 6:30. You can tell I'm prepared. It's 6:52. And it is currently 7:24. So they should be getting in roughly in the next 20 minutes or so, give or take. But other than that, it's pretty straightforward. We get free breakfast, which, given the fact that we have a whole ass kitchen and free breakfast, I think we won. We have a winner for like top tier hotels as of right now.
Yeah, it's probably the most demanding.
Knock on wood.
The pool actually exists and works, and there's a hot tub too. Like, we actually get to have a proper hotel experience for once.
We finally have a pool. We can use the pool. It exists. It's not a pipe dream.
In all the conventions we've gone to, all the shows we've done, everything else, I think there's only maybe been like once, maybe twice that we've ever gotten a hotel where the pool is not out of order. So, yeah.
It's a rarity. We have found the once in the blue moon. The blue moon is ours. There is no Bible in this hotel I have found, which is understandable. I think it's because this is a newer hotel. But
hey,
regardless.
I'll take it.
No Bible. No Bible.
I think God will forgive me in exchange for small kitchen appliances.
For a convenient little stovetop. Actually, look at this thing. It's so cute. I was about to ask how the hell this works. Sorry, I got way too close to the camera for that one. But as it turns out, it is all electronic. Clearly.
Yeah.
I am not smart. But anyways, we will catch you when the guys come back. I hope they're not expecting us to go and get the badges immediately, especially since I'm not 100% certain of the con hours.
We should do that. We should look at the con.
Yeah, we should probably do that.
Have you guys sussed out that maybe this wasn't like the most well planned of our adventures? Probably not.
You can tell that Anthony didn't do a lot of the planning on the hotel side. That was on me. We'll catch you when Anthony...
Time lapse.
Yeah, when either Anthony berates us for not getting the badges or congratulates us on getting a cool room. Find out soon. Hello, everyone. We have the boys.
Hello.
The boys are all... The boys,
Here.
they are in fact back in town. Anyway, we're off getting shit.
We're gonna go get the badges.
We're getting the
I don't know,
badges.
maybe we'll walk around and explore a little bit too.
That'd be fun.
We'll see.
And then we'll probably get something to eat.
Yeah.
Because two of us are peckish.
Yeah.
Bad.
Is this the con? Yeah. Oh god. god.
Yeah. Welcome
Yeah.
to the Kalahari.
That is interesting. So I don't know actually if this is the entrance. I think actually I gotta go further.
Yeah, we were kind of looking at the hours. Apparently it goes till 3 a.m.
Yeah, so this is a late night con. So
Yeah, which that'll
fuck them kids.
that I
Like,
would say that'll be different too. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's like we're used to them always ending like super freaking early.
yeah, so this will be similar to like Anime Milwaukee. But this is the convention center right here.
Well, we might have to time lapse later when we actually find a parking space or inside the building. Let's do that.
Hello, we are in the dark, but we found parking. Look at this weave. It took a while. It took a while. Anyone know how long it took?
A while.
A while.
At least 2 minutes. Hey,
Yeah.
look, Anthony, I think they're leaving.
I swear to Christ.
You want to go move the car?
By all means, go.
You know what? I'll just lean in the empty spot.
Yeah. Oh God, it is cold, but we are here. Welcome. Now where do we go? What do?
Oh hey, our panel room should be like one of these. I think it's one. It's either CF or BG.
Oh, wow. They gave us long, eh?
Yeah.
Also, I'm not sure if they can pick that up, but that is the Attack on Titan theme playing in the background.
Playing copyrighted music, I love it.
Pre-registration. Con Ops is Kalahari Suite D.
D's nuts.
Kalahari, so all the way, it looks like it's all the way down.
All right, let's go. All right,
Because it says panelists.
we have badges. We have badges now. I don't know where else to go with this.
Well, now we're gonna look around and see what we can find.
Yes.
First time here? That's awesome.
Yeah, I've never been on this side of the Kalahari, honestly.
Coming back.
Eh?
This is our panel room tomorrow.
Oh. This is Suite F. Seems big enough.
It actually, I was worried that it was gonna be too small.
Would you like to?
I was worried that it was gonna be too small, but this actually looks like a perfect size.
Oh my God, we even get a sink here.
And we get a sink. So we'll show more about the room tomorrow when we're actually able to, when there's not a panel going on in there. But yeah, so again,
What is our number goal?
I don't know, 500?
Always.
Yeah, always. I don't know. I don't know.
Realistically?
Probably like 200.
Really?
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what's unrealistic. Oh yeah, there's a ball, a formal ball going on right now. Things feel kind of small, a lot of kind of cramped, but as we come over here, maybe it won't be. But yeah, we're gonna explore first, and then we'll kind of probably show it around because I can't see everything if I'm trying to also talk about it. But it's opening up at least. All right, so we've only been here. Well, but when did this happen? We had only been here 5 minutes, and we were already recognized. So pretty cool. Pretty cool. We're you could basically say we're famous.
We're already fans.
Sorry, I can't take that seriously. But it was pretty cool though.
Yeah.
I didn't even hear what you said.
I said we're basically famous
Yes.
because we just walked in this bitch, and then we're like, oh my god, it's the Quest Bros.
Oh my god, the Quest Bros.
We're kind of a big deal.
Yeah.
Oh my god, don't say the line, Bart.
God, humble yourself.
Humble yourselves.
But so there's not much to do right now. The vendor hall closed already. I mean, we're here late. We didn't get here like we normally would. Here, let's go down this way.
Oh, they got
Oh yeah.
There's a lot. There's a lot here. A lot of.
There's a lot of, it's
A lot of
definitely
bars.
Designed more for 18 plus.
Yeah.
Goes all night, has a bunch of dancing, has a bunch of parties,
There's a
has
tabletop.
a bunch of raves, has alcohol.
I've already seen so much ass. Because also people dress in like more swimsuit, like beach versions of their cosplay. I said I've like already seen so much ass.
Yeah. Are you complaining?
This is the most 18 plus thing I think we've ever done. Yeah.
That panel was full. I think it was like a cosplay thing.
And elephants,
And elephants and
safari animals.
Yeah. It's almost like it's the theme.
The Kalahari.
Yeah. I'm not in shot.
You're in shot.
Now I am.
Yeah, so I don't, there's stuff to do, but we don't know what to do because we're also hungry. There's the thumbnail.
We'll put Anthony in post.
Yeah. So yeah, I don't know, we're gonna just kind of get more familiar with the place, and we'll show probably more tomorrow.
It's fine.
I like these. See, this is what I want to go to. Watch Nami eat 2 pounds of king crab legs in a Victorian era bathtub.
Whatever your fetishes want.
Yeah. So, I like those though. Those are interactive. They say the time, and then they have what's currently happening, what's coming up next. It's really cool. Okay, but yeah, that's it. The hallways look the same.
We hungry.
Yeah.
All right, we're back, and there is just a massive line. We don't know what it's for. I mean, the line's moving.
Oh wait, no, sorry. Where's Kilimanjaro? Right here.
Kilimanjaro's there.
Which way did we come in from?
Right from that way.
So double cut is here.
I understand. So it could be coming around.
Yeah, we're in the north atrium.
I understand, because these are...
Well,
7. Yes, that's on the other side.
so given the fact that it is moving,
Let's go check.
yeah.
Yeah, it really is actually. Oh my gosh. Yes.
Okay, so we are in the right spot.
This is the first panel of the day, and what have we gotten ourselves into?
What have you gotten us into? You started this.
Inspire the leaders of tomorrow.
Here for most of them.
Towards a new tomorrow.
I'm not sure you guys can see this, but motivation.
Tomorrow that knows what's possible and not, and chooses for themselves what is possible. And if you follow these
Most of this is just sample text, and I love it.
Wow. I just want you all to know, if you think there's something you can't do, just know you watched a grown man inflate his titties on stage. Suck.
Good morning, all who roam this world. It is Saturday. It is technically day 2. Yeah, yesterday felt like a day 0, but no, it is day 2.
Yeah, we missed day 0.
Yeah, we didn't do a Thursday like we normally do. I think this is dirty. Hold on. There we go. That's better.
There we go.
Yeah, so we realized we never did a good night, and then we also never really even explained what the hell was going on last night. So,
We watched a grown man in a Nami costume eat crab legs in a Tupperware container.
yeah. So the panel was, come watch Nami eat 2 pounds of king crab legs in a Victorian style bathtub. There was no bathtub. The bathtub broke on transit, and it was just a giant like storage Tupperware bin. And then during that time, just a bunch of random ass. It was like one just giant shit post. Piss Jug Man came out and then was just silent up on the entire stage. He was just a man in yellow, and I had a jug on his head that said Piss Jug Man.
There was Bussy Bear.
Yeah, Bussy Bear, which was like a slutty Winnie the Pooh, came out and was churning butter on stage.
Ben Goonan.
Ben Goonan, and he told us where he's been goonin'. And then there was Busty Grandpa.
Yes.
And then he came up on stage and tried to inflate his breast as big as they could without exploding. And then Nami came. Oh, and then there was the suck off, where the people chugged Capri Suns. This all sounds fake.
If it sounds crazy, it's because it is.
It's because it is. So yeah, it was kind of a fever dream of a panel. So we came and saw that. It was a good time. We saw some people who had seen us from Anime Central, so it's always nice to see them. But we got the Improv D&D show today, so we're getting ready to go. And yeah, we're just finishing up. We're gonna go out there. It's cold. It was starting to snow a little bit, and of course, I chose a cosplay that has no shirt. So we're just hoping we can find parking, because as you saw yesterday, parking sucks. So we'll see what we can do. We're going to the show. We'll have a good time. It's cold as fuck, boys.
Yeah.
But I'm also not wearing a shirt. I chose this.
You chose this life.
I chose this life. I made this bed and now I'm gonna sleep in it. Or is it I slept in this bed, now I'm gonna make it? I don't know.
Whatever. They're expanding.
Yeah, they're expanding.
It's big.
I don't know what's going on over there. It looks like more water park stuff.
It looks like an indoor-outdoor style thing.
I don't know if I locked the car. Hopefully the camera's in there. Yeah, you know, if it wasn't for the wind, it wouldn't be that bad.
Thank you, Mr. Midwest.
I mean, we're walking. We didn't have to park that. This actually isn't that far away.
No.
Trying to break the wind a little more.
Thank you.
Also downwind from cow farms. I can smell.
Yeah.
You can't smell it.
Yeah, the Dell is kind of just like in the country, in nowhere.
It is it is a literal oasis in a sea of just wooded areas and farmlands.
But we're here. We'll show around. We have to check out the vendor hall. We haven't checked out the vendor hall.
No, we haven't. Or Artist Alley.
Yeah, which
I need to collect my pin.
So we'll see what we got. All right, we are in like the actual Kalahari Resort now. We're not staying here, but they've got a little ice cream candy shop. There was a Build-A-Bear back there. They got the chimp, the gift shop. It's a nice big space. I haven't myself been to the Kalahari in decades, so I haven't seen it since they've remodeled and done stuff like this. But yeah, it's really nice. They've got I mean, we're in the holiday season, so setting up everything. The elephant's got a Santa hat.
They have a scavenger hunt.
Scavenger hunt. They've got like, you can check yourself in. There's a quiet zone back there. There is a Starbucks coffee. There's a bunch of food stuff here. I see Pokemon in the back. I like how for conventions like this, they just like put a sign up of like Naruto, and they're like, see, we're here for anime.
They had like one for Jujutsu Kaisen and a giant banner of Gojo, which was kind of hilarious.
So remember that thing? Oh yeah, Dan got some art. Yeah, nice. Hold on, I'm gonna see if I can stay put. I'm gonna see if I can get the sheen.
I mean, I already bought the holographic.
Yeah, it's got a holographic.
I'm doing my part.
There you go. Now you see it. Yeah.
It's supposed to come in December.
I got some Munchlaxes.
Oh yeah. I gotta show you.
I got a photo with ProZD. Here's a photo. I got a signature from Sojiro from Persona 5. Yeah, the photo was free. That was amazing.
BDE.
BDE.
Only for me.
I have a feral patch, so you'll be seeing that in upcoming episodes of Anime Lab. And then I also got, that is granola bar. You don't want that. Where is my pins? Easy. I got Red Panda Family. Like a whole pack.
Sorry, I'm just literally like quoting ProZD videos to myself in the background here.
Things are going well so far. Just chilling. We're just vibing. We got our badges for the Rave in the Wave. Rave in the Wave. So that'll be in the pool, which is down. We just kind of found it earlier. That'll be right after our panel. So
we'll just go directly there.
Yeah, we're just gonna go directly there. Our show's 2 hours anyways, so like we don't have to go the full 2 hours. We can end a little bit early, because then also if we do giveaways, handing stuff to people, all that stuff, we have at least time to do that and then to get here. Yeah, so we're just gonna keep wandering around. We'll show, again, the vendor hall is really small, the artist alley is really small, but everyone's loving the artist alley because there's a huge line to just get in there.
Now to be fair, it did just open.
It did open, yeah, within like the past hour. Yeah, I don't know, we're just gonna keep doing stuff as we do. The con is big, but it's also small at the same time. Right, would you agree? It's big but small?
Big, small, yeah.
It's
Biggie
spread
small.
out.
Yeah, it's spread out, but also sometimes feels tight,
Like
compact. Like the panel rooms are huge. So like we have a good size as we showed yesterday, but yeah, I don't know. It'll be interesting to see. But everything's been good so far. Vibes are good. People are nice. So I can't really complain.
You could, but
No, I could, but I don't really have anything to complain about.
Yeah.
Here's the Build-A-Bear.
I have been blessed.
There was one
Big Bear.
cosplayer. That
Yeah, all right. I don't know what the two back there are talking about, but that's all we got for right now. We're just gonna walk down this long hallway. So we just found the second section of Artist Alley. We didn't even know it was here.
Mr. President, there's been a second artist alley.
Yeah, so we're gonna check this out. It's kind of small, but like, I mean, it's nice. A lot of people here. There's no line to get into this one, unless they call this one Artist Alley and the other one is not an Artist Alley. They call it something else. But yeah, so we're gonna check around and see what we can find. I'm out of breath, but we're back.
We had to trek because, again, there is very little parking.
Yes, so we made it from the parking. And of course, right as we were walking here, there was a closer spot, and it was like, we've had so many people just already stopping Michael for his Austin Powers. But we are now at the point of the night where we shouldn't be going back to the hotel. Everything is in the car. We'll either be going back just to the car to grab some equipment like the camera and our actual show stuff. Because we've all changed. We'll be going, we all got our swimsuits packed.
Yep.
We're good. It's all good.
We're ready to rumble.
Yes. But yeah, so I don't know, maybe I'll do a little time lapse of us walking around.
Yeah.
All right, it is 6 o'clock. Jared just...
Penis destruction jutsu.
Yeah.
It's either my balls or the laptop. I chose the laptop to survive.
We are in the car. We went and checked out the room, and I realized, I was like, hey, I've got my computer in the car. What if we had some visuals? Just especially that shit post of a show we saw last night. I was like, hey, that worked really well. So we're like, hey, let's see if we can do this quick. So we came to the car, and how long have we been in here?
About an hour.
About an hour.
An hour. So in an hour, came up with the idea for the PowerPoint, made the PowerPoint, cleaned it up, wrote it all. We reviewed it, they edited it, and now it's done and we have a PowerPoint. And I think I might just add one thing, which is to see if I can have music constantly going in the background the whole time. But hey, we did it. We made a PowerPoint, so now we'll have a visual for Improv D&D, just to like show the questions, just guide the people along the way. So yeah,
That's good.
yeah, no, I know that's coming off. So yeah, now we got 2 hours to go, and still a long night ahead of us. Thanks for tuning in. All right, the adventure has begun. I'm doing this on my phone because I forgot the GoPro in the car. We have a great turnout, a lot of people, a lot of returners too, which is really cool to see. I'm in like the cosplay like photo thing right now. But yeah, the adventure is taking place in Skyrim. And it's starting like the first, just like you're waking up in Skyrim. So it's really cool. We also introduced the thief for the first time. So this is our first time having a new role, a 5th role. So if it goes well, it's something that we're gonna continue to incorporate for the years to go. And and if it doesn't do well, if it's too much, then we'll scrap it. But we figured this was a good convention to test it at and start at. We had what else? I mean, what else is happening? Wow, there's a lot of people. How long did I take? What time is it now? It took me about 45 minutes to do my thing. Well, 40 minutes. And before it was usually like 30. So, I mean, there was a little bit extra stuff that we did. So it worked out well. Hopefully we get some good following from this. And, I mean, it sounds like the adventure is going to be a great time. But I'm going to get back in, and I'm excited to see where this goes.
You do not hit the grenade on me, God! Oh! I don't know what's happening!
Good morning, all. We are eating breakfast.
I'm very tired.
We're very tired still. But we wanted to get the breakfast before it closed. Michael and Dan are still in the room. Yeah, we had forgotten the GoPro, so we didn't really get much to record yesterday. Oh wait, hold on. I can put this down. Hopefully you can hear me. I think there's music well, there is music in the background. So I'm not gonna put it down. We have biscuits and gravy. Jared's got toast, eggs and sausage. Sorry, we forgot to bring the GoPro yesterday. So you saw the part from me yesterday, at least telling about the show. But usually then I like take the camera and show the crowd. And of course I forgot to do that as well. And then we went to the rave and the wave, and I didn't bring the camera for that. We didn't take a photo of that or photo. So if I find anything, just like people have posted online, here it is. Here's the picture of the panel. Here's our end picture, and here is the rest of the rave. We'll talk more about it later because we're still eating and we're tired, and we'll wait for everyone else to get their opinions on it too. But just wanted to update you and welcome and wish you a good morning. Anything to say, Jaren?
You pretty much summed it up, yeah. We'll probably give our opinions in the car like we usually do on our way out, if not before. Otherwise, we're probably going to do a lap of the con before we head out.
Yeah, because the con is so small, and if there's no panel we're dying to go to, we're probably not going to be here much longer today. But okay, I'm going to keep eating, and we'll talk to you later.
And we're back. Here we are at the convention center.
Last day.
Last
yay.
day.
Well, not yay, I guess. It's sad.
You can tell we're very enthused.
This has been a more exhausting weekend than some of the other weekends have.
But it's been a fun convention.
Yeah.
Convention?
Convention.
Yeah.
Cold though.
It is very cold out.
I don't know if you heard Michael what he said. Boys complaining about the cold from Wisconsin. It doesn't add up.
Yeah. And then there's going to be that one person that's just in shorts.
Yeah.
Like walking through like it's nothing. Not even in cosplay, just walking in shorts normally. And it's like, dude, what are you?
Yeah.
Michael goes, Wisconsin boys complaining about the cold. This is
Yeah.
shorts weather. I'm like, bitch, this is Speedo weather.
We saw some of that yesterday.
To be fair, I was like, oh, the wave pool is gonna be outside, right? And totally ready to go for it.
You were totally prepared for it.
Honestly, in my head, it was gonna be warm, like a hot tub, and everyone was just gonna be in a wave pool outside.
But yeah, that would have been cool.
To be fair, it was a little warmer.
Yeah, so we're not gonna be here too long, I don't think. We'll kind of we'll show off everything because we haven't really yet.
Yep.
And we'll take you around.
Thank you.
All right, and that's all at the vendor hall. We went through it all already. It's very small, but we'll go through Artist Alley. We'll check some other things out today too, and we'll still show you everything along the way. But yeah, it's pretty small for a convention as big as it is. I'm kind of surprised. I don't know if this is smaller than normal. I don't know if it's larger than normal. Maybe we'll find out. But yeah, we're gonna keep looking, and then we'll show you more later. Okay, so I had to stop the time lapse because we're in the flea market, or what they're calling the flea market, which we were kind of calling Artist Alley, and it's completely different in here. So it seems like every day then they might have been switching people, and we just never noticed. So yeah, this is completely more open now. There's different people, different vendors, still kind of the same flow. Yeah, there's an opening in the middle here now. This wasn't here before. All right, so now we got some new looking to do, I guess. All right, so now
lost Jared.
Yeah, Jared was looking at Gunpla. We lost him.
That's okay. I'll give him.
We have a better understanding now of what's going on. So this room that is over here, again, remember it's our first CCN. Yesterday it was the craft fair in there. And we were always wondering, why is that in a different room than the artist alley? It's because these are two different things. While yesterday in there it looked and felt like an artist alley, it wasn't. It was what they call the craft fair. I don't know what qualifies for that, but it did feel very artist alley, art, people doing that crafts type of stuff. Today it is the flea market, and it is just looks like a bunch of people reselling stuff. And so it looked and felt like a flea market. I don't know what it was on Friday. I should check just for curiosity's sake. But it must have been something different. I guess, no, we weren't even here on Friday to see it because we got here so late.
Yeah.
So
That's
interesting.
Yeah. I just couldn't imagine, because we actually bought stuff. We actually bought stuff yesterday, and I couldn't imagine losing that guy and not getting what we bought from him. I was like, that would have sucked.
Yeah, you would have missed that.
Would have been like, oh yeah, we'll come back tomorrow. Now I know why he's like, oh, just walk around for 2 minutes and come back.
Yeah, because
That
it's
makes
not
more
come back
sense.
tomorrow.
Not come back tomorrow.
Yeah. All right, so let's go look at Artist Alley. Okay, I'm coming back. We're in Artist Alley. I'm not allowed to record in here, so I just gotta let you all know, so that's why you won't see anything. Okay, bye. All right, and in 15 seconds, we have made it to basically the other end of the convention center, which is the main lobby of the Kalahari. Yeah. So we started at like pretty much like the furthest end, and then made it all the way through. We talked with Adam from Anime Milwaukee. I believe, he's the programming manager. I think he's the programming manager. I'm sorry, Adam, if you're watching this and I'm getting it wrong. I don't remember it. He's working with, we've been working with him. He's been working with us to get us involved with Anime Milwaukee, more involved. So he came to our panel last night, so we asked him, it was like, hey, what'd you think? Like, do you have any notes? And he gave us some tips, and it was like, hey, I would just maybe like do X, Y, and Z to kind of just help so people can hear it. It's really just because people aren't using the microphones completely. And of course, that's because not everyone had a microphone at all times, so they had to share mics. But I don't think that will be an issue. Really for us, if we have all the equipment we need. But it's still good to know, because it definitely was worth saying.
Well, not too often that we get critical feedback from somebody in the industry. So, I mean, it's valuable in its own way.
Yeah. And he did say too, he was like, it was a rowdy audience and party, but they want that, they like that, and it's something that they want in their campaign or on their main stage. So fingers crossed, because I don't know if that information's out yet by the time this comes public, so I'm not hinting at anything. I think we're honestly done. Like,
Yeah, no.
I'm kind of exhausted.
Yep, right there with Dan. Kind of exhausted.
I can't feel my face.
there's not much for us to do. There's not much for us here, so I think we're gonna just make our way back. Maybe do one more lap in the vendor hall, and then we're gonna call it there.
Hit the road.
All right, we are here in the car. Sorry, I'm doing stuff at the same time. In theory, I could have just stopped this and then done it again, but Dan, do you want to talk about how improv went yesterday?
Yesterday, do I give numbers?
Not for improv.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can.
Before I started, I was doing the clicker thing, and can I say that? No. And I was going through and getting just the number of people we had, and I got like 133 unique individuals that came in, sat down, were watching the show, whatever. And then, hey, well, you don't want Munchlack's ass.
I know, Munchlack's ass is just in here.
And then more people came in, swapped out, some left and came back, things like that. That stuff always happens. Our overall retention was really good. People really liked the show. And you know, sometimes during shows we have ups, we have downs. There's kind of a wave that goes. This show was a constant up, it felt like. Everyone's turn was really good. Everyone's like was really into it. Honestly, you know, really good turnout, really good show.
It seems like we also created like a new inside joke that like we've got the sevens, we've got the toconuts.
Yeah, and
stuff like
Colossalcon's like whole inside joke, like
Is-
their thing is opposite day.
Yeah.
And like
So if you haven't seen that video, you'll get it when you watch it.
correct. So yeah, I don't know. It's just kind of crazy that like there was such a huge following here for it. And we've asked how many people have seen this before, and like half the room, which it's good to see that like people are coming back, they're enjoying it, we're getting that kind of community behind it. Anthony's gone, he's fucking left.
He just dipped out of this.
He was so sick of your shit.
But
Where is he going?
He's
I-
throwing out stuff in the garbage.
No, come on, Jared. I was just playing up the video. It's he went for milk and he's never coming back.
Oh no.
But no, so I just like, I don't know, it just felt really good. Like
Oh yeah, it was high energy the whole time.
it was a lot of fun being up there. It was, and here's the other thing, I've been gone, you've probably seen it in the videos for a while. I've been gone for a while because of work, and I've been just out of the game for a long time. Literally like a week ago I came back, and it's been like
Speaking of coming back, Dad, you're back.
Yeah, that's why I
Do
just
you have milk?
no, so we just came back, or I just came back literally just a week ago, and it was another show.
Yeah, the Funny Bone Mafia show.
And then it was recording D&D, and then it was doing this show. And I was like, dang, I came back at the right time. So no, but it just felt so good running the show. It was definitely probably like top 5
Nice.
for me. Like, and some people came up afterwards, they were asking like, hey, what's your favorite moments of
I did hear
like,
that. Yeah, what's your favorite like improv D&D?
improv
moment?
D&D moment? And I honestly, I don't even remember what I said to him.
You said it was a 7.
Oh yeah, the 7s. Getting 7 people up on stage was
That's one of my favorite shows too.
yeah, it was just a unique experience. It'll never happen again either.
The
because
episode is called 7 Minutes in Femboy Hooters. If you're looking for that episode.
that will never happen again because 7 was just crazy, was insane, and I think everyone only got like 2 turns because there were so many people. I don't know. I mean, there's so many good moments, and I think another good moment is when the party turned on me. I can't remember
Yep.
which video that was.
Is Anime Milwaukee. That one I believe is Enter the Sex Dungeon.
Yeah, and they all were like all 4 of them were against me. That was a lot of fun. This has to be up there too though, because I mean, I don't know. I guess I just like it when
They're interactive.
they're super interactive, even with me while I'm on stage. And it's not just me DMing things. Sometimes it's like they wanna get away with stuff. They wanna be little shits.
Yeah, it's when they try to do things that I don't know. It's like they really like give an effort, and they're like, let me try something cool, let me try something funny, let me try something wild, and not like, I'm gonna attack him, I'm gonna heal him, I'm gonna do magic. They're like, they come up with these out of pocket things where I'm gonna cast opposite day, and when they get a little bit meta with it, or I mean things like that. That's where I think it gets really exciting.
I don't know, because I also am like, no, not a lot of people just go, oh, I'm gonna attack him. It's like, what? So sometimes it's just it's so like in pocket that it's out of pocket now.
Yeah,
Correct.
That like it never happens. Like like I said yesterday, I was like, this must be like one of 3 times the healer actually ends up healing a party member.
Yeah, he did actually a good amount of healing.
It doesn't happen. And then buffing, healing, buffing, etc. It just doesn't happen.
He did support.
So I'm trying to sit here and be like, okay, what happened? Because
so much happened.
So much happened, but also like Anthony usually calls his girlfriend and I'm like,
I figured we could call her after.
I'm like, here's how the show went. And then because I love doing it, I know people come up to us and they see us and I kind of just like melt in the back. Believe it or not, I'm really shy meeting new people. And I just kind of melt in the back when people come up and they're like, hey, Quest Bros.
I'll talk to all of you.
Anthony got me because I don't know, I'm a little, believe it or not, little shy with new people. Some of the people that like have been on stage and I interact with them for like that whole hour and a half, that I'm good with. Or if the people are coming up and asking me questions after a show, sure. When people come up to me after, like in the halls and stuff, I get all shy and flustered and stuff. I appreciate it. Keep doing it, but just know if I'm like hiding almost, no, it's no offense. Keep pushing. I won't be offended. But
you say that now, and then we're gonna get some creep that's
yeah. Just don't be weird, okay?
Just don't be weird.
All right, let's get some reviews on the actual con itself. We're gonna start in the back and work our way up.
All right, hi, it's me, Jared. You know me, the fuzzy guy. Overall, I would say the convention was very good. The staff were supportive, even when we basically had everything all set and ready to go. They still came up and were like, hey, do you need anything else? Are the levels good? Whatever. Although the convention center was a little smaller than what we're used to, they still had a lot that you could do. And one thing, I'm sure the others will mention it, like they had the schedules up for each room in front, which was very nice, because most conventions you go to, they'll have the schedule on like an app or on like a piece of paper, but then you have to kind of figure out, okay, is this the room? Is it not? And then you have to awkwardly peek in. But this time they didn't, which is good.
Or they have like a paper sign.
Yes, or a paper sign. In terms of attendance was good, which for our first convention, upper hundreds is pretty decent. Otherwise, yeah, I'd give this 8.5 out of 10 in terms of rating. Michael.
Yo. So, one thing that stands out to me with this convention in particular is just how well put together everything is. From the layout, how they're accommodating, like how they're allocating staff. Everything is very clean. It's put together very thoughtfully. Like a lot of the decor is like on point. Just in general, when you walk into the place, the vibe is very, very good just on that factor alone. The amenities are set up well. There's a lot of seating in appropriate places. There's water stations, and just the facility itself has water fountains. And there was a surprising amount of food like stands just kind of strewn throughout, which is like also uncommon. Normally it's a food court that's in one area. It's super crowded and there's never enough seating,
and it was decently priced.
And yeah, it was not ridiculously priced either, for that matter. So just in general, from like a con goer experience, this was great. Like I don't really think I have any complaints about it. I mean, there I guess like there is like kind of like one thing though where like when they, because we talked about it in another vlog where they rotate out one of the rooms from like the vendor hall, if you will, where it's like it's this thing one day, it's a flea market the next day, you know, whatever. I mean, for us, like we had no idea that that was the case, and I don't think it's really advertised anywhere. So I mean, if that would be maybe one like just a little note there, I guess. But overall, very enjoyable. I think that a lot of the events that they had going on were a pretty good spread of the ones that we attended. We enjoyed well. We were reasonably set up as panelists by the con. So I mean, I'd say this is one of the better ones that we've gone to for sure. I would tend to agree with Jared that it was probably around like an 8.5 for me. Yeah. Passing it up.
Okay, so my thoughts, I echo what everyone has been saying so far, where yes, the way things were laid out was really well put together. My favorite things, what Jared talked about, is they had the signs out front that had every panel that was going on that day, what time they were at, and then when the panel was there, it had it. It said it ages, the time it ran, it had the description, and then it even showed what was coming next. Amazing. It was beautiful. I loved that so much. And then going kind of back and forth with our panel when we were doing tech, I had a guy come up, and my even like wow moment was in the application I wrote, ideally we would like 6 microphones, and he came in, he's like, hey, I know you asked for 6 microphones, we only have the 3 because this only has 4 ports. Did you happen to bring a microphone? Like you had said in your application that you could bring a wireless microphone. Did you bring that? I forgot about it, I didn't bring it, but I did bring an extra microphone. So like the attention to detail, that even if he didn't, of course he didn't remember that, but the fact that he looked back, they made note of that, and they made sure that was at least addressed, then came in, helped me figure things out, did a sound check with me. Amazing. I love that so much, because every other convention I have to do that, we have to do that ourselves, figure it out. The layout of the convention center is just weird. You can't blame the con on that, because that's just how the building is, where it is kind of like skewed out for some parts and then centralized at others. But like, I mean, you probably saw in the vlog previously before this, the time lapse, it is kind of like, I don't know, I feel like things are usually kind of centered around each other, but these ones kind of feel like you have something in the middle and then everything kind of spokes out ish. Vendor hall was small, which I was like, I wish it would have been bigger. I mean, the vendor halls are one of my favorite things at a con. Game room was a good size. I did like that rotating craft fair, trade show, whatever it was happening every day. That was just interesting and new. Again, not something that you see. I like when cons have kind of like that thing that makes them unique to other conventions. It's not just like vendor hall, artist alley, panels. Yeah, I'm trying to think, is there anything else? Yeah, water station's great to have, plenty of seating.
Yeah.
Food was good variety and in different places. They had a little free photo booth. We took a photo. I think I agree with the 8.5. Oh, I can at least speak from a panelist side, so not from a con-goer. Con-goer side is great. From a panelist side, again, we were seen as fan panels and not featured guest panels, which is what we're trying to get towards. And we're getting it for some cons, but again, this is our first time here, so I can't blame them for not going with us as a featured guest. So I would like to see that in the future. I don't know what that entails or what difference that makes, and honestly, it could just be a different badge, or it's just we get social media promotion. But either way, I would like to see some more support from them for us. It would show that they were interested in having us, because we had a great turnout, we had a great show, very interactive, tons of people, and again, people talking to us after. We were just in the artist alley, and someone's like, "Hey, happy day is an opposite day, right?" And I always wanted to look at him and be like, I'm gonna shoot myself. But yeah, again, everyone that came to us has such positivity and just like passion for what we do, and just like loved to be a part of it, and I love that they loved it. So yeah, 8.5 out of 10.
I was like shocked because nobody said anything, but I was actually going to talk about some of the critical parts, the things that I didn't actually like, because they pretty much hit about everything that I did like. Something that they didn't mention that I also kind of liked was the easy accessible to alcohol. That was pretty cool and unique. And
Yeah, they did bars.
and something that they also haven't really mentioned, but we did earlier in this vlog, was this is a very adult oriented con.
It feels like it at least. Whether if they try to or not.
Rather they try to or not. A lot of things is 18 plus, a lot of things is 21 plus, and I don't mind that per se as a con goer. But some of the things that I do think, and they also had copyrighted music just playing.
Oh yeah, I forgot about the music. That's
on the PA
unheard
system,
of.
which was interesting. They just had anime music playing on the PA system. But the thing that I didn't like, or several of the things I didn't like, was the panelist room next to our room was like a concert.
Yeah, that was kind of unfortunate.
And with that came our panel room getting drowned out by an excessive amount of noise, which is really rough. They really should have any sort of musical acts separate completely from just everything. And then the other thing is they go until 3 a.m., which is another crazy thing, which I actually think is a good thing that they go really late.
Does that.
Because Amkey kind of, not 3 a.m. I think they go 1 or 2.
They go late.
But they go late. But the thing that then they don't really utilize well is kind of timing things out. So, a lot of like the partying or the raves or the music things are overlapped at the end of the day. And it's like, well, I would love to have gone to this one and then gone to this one, you know? But that kind of goes into then the rave, which I think we all kind of wanted to talk about a little bit here.
We'll get back to that.
And that was probably like the biggest downside to the entire convention for me. Huge letdown. But other than that, I don't really have anything else to say.
Yeah,
I
not
mean,
many negatives.
Not a ton of negatives. I actually, for how expensive the Dells can be, I was surprised how inexpensive the con was. For us, this was like a very inexpensive con. I
got something to say too.
Yeah, the hotel was like the cheapest we've had, but the hotel is an amazing quality. I'm shocked that it was that cheap, actually. The vendor halls were pretty well priced. The autographs and stuff were pretty well priced for the voice actors.
I gotta talk about that too, yeah.
And actually, I think that is another thing. I don't think this con utilized the voice actors enough. They only had one panel that I know of where they were just all together, all of them that they had. And we saw that Faye Mata was posting like, hey, there's the water park.
She's in the pool.
She's in the pool. She's like, hey, come hang out, blah, blah, blah. That was really cool. Love to see that interaction between like the voice actors and the community. And kind of shout out to Kalahari, because they kind of give you that opportunity in a way. Yeah. So yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like an interesting experience. I think I would give this con probably an 8 or an 8.5 like everyone else. They just do so many little things that make the experience so good. And that's why, like, I was really trying to tell you guys like the downsides of the con, and besides the rave, I mean, like, you got all the downsides that I could even think of.
I have negatives now that you mentioned some things. For us panelists, like every other convention, maybe one or two are the outliers. When you are a panelist, you at least get minimum 2 badges, because usually it's 2 people running a panel.
Yes, yeah.
This was a new thing that they started this year, so it could change for next year, but they only allowed 1 free weekend badge for panelists, no matter how many panels you had or how many hours your panels were. That I was like, that kind of sucks, because what if you were hosting 3 2-hour panels? And you had a whole group? So we had to then, I mean, on a kind of a good side to kind of at least help with it, we didn't have to pay for then full price weekend badges. We got to pay half price for those weekend badges, which did help make it at least a little bit more affordable and a little bit more worth it for us. So that was a negative, that we only got 1 badge out of it. Like what Dan said, so I got autographs. I got 1 autograph and 1 photo. There was only 5, maybe 6 celebrity voice actors, which is pretty low for a convention. And I mean, if that's not what they want to focus on, that's fine. But it was fairly cheap. The 1 autograph I got, I don't remember the names. It's the voice of Sojiro from Persona 5. I got his autograph, only $40. It's pretty reasonable for an autograph. I got a photo with ProZD. It was free, which was unheard of for anything. I mean, so that was really cool. And then like Dan said too, they didn't have panels. Like some conventions will have panels for the voice actors where they group them together. It's like, here, you were in My Hero Academia, you guys were in whatever together, and they'll like group them together and you can go to those panels about that. But because there were only 5, they had only one voice actor panel that I'm aware of, at least, and it was just all 5 of them, and it was just a general voice acting panel. And maybe it's because none of them had any overlapping stuff that they didn't do something like that, but they still had to do something. So I mean, it was a little sad to see, because then I think there's only 1 for the whole weekend. Unless they did it each day and I'm just not aware. But so those were my negatives. But now let's talk about the rave in the wave.
Okay, boys.
The rave in the wave. Where do we fucking begin?
So I will say, it wasn't, let's
awful. Let's start from the start.
Yeah. Right, let's start from the start.
It costed
$45.
an extraordinary amount.
$45.
$45 per person.
And if you paid with cards, there's a 3% upcharge. And let me explain what the wave and the rave is first, for people that don't know. So because this is a water park, we're in the Wisconsin Dells, the water park capital of the world. The Kalahari is probably I think it's the 2nd biggest water park hotel in the Dells, behind the Wilderness. So they take advantage of that, and they're like, hey, we're gonna have what we call the rave in the wave. We're gonna have a rave in the wave pool. They close down the water park. Like, the water parks is normally closed after like 8 o'clock or 9 o'clock. So starting at 9:30, only people that have a wristband for Colossalcon North can go to the wave pool.
I took mine off.
And with, like, you can go on the slide, you go on the wave pool, you go on the lazy river. You've got all this pool to explore. There's the bar, there's the hot tubs, there's like the basketball. There's just basically the kiddie area is the only thing closed. You have the whole pool, so there's no kids. You have to, I don't know if you have to be 18 plus. I don't know if they've actually checked. I don't know if that's a thing, whatever. But you have to at least be a con goer to go to this. So it's very exclusive to the, compared to like everyone else at the hotel, which is nice. And it's a cool concept. But now everything else, it was $45 to go in. It started at 9:30 and went until 1:30.
If not later.
If not later.
I think it was like 2 or 3. We left at like 1:30.
No, we left at like midnight.
No, we left at midnight.
Like
Okay.
12:30.
12:30. Regardless, though, it's like, God.
Right.
Yeah,
So
They have
yeah.
They have all the lights on. Typically when you go to a rave, like, I get it, it's a water park, you can't, like, but like,
There's probably a safety hazard within.
safety hazard, etc. But like, you gotta, like, I don't know, you gotta like turn the fucking lights off or something and put in like,
Make it feel like a rave.
yeah, make it feel like a rave. You gotta put some colored lights in or something. But also, like, there was just way too many people in there. They
Yes.
should have cut back the tickets by like 100 or 200 because they had limited number of tickets that they give out, but they should have cut it back by even more because every hot tub was completely stuffed with people like sardines in a can. And every like the wave pool was completely
You were
stuffed
shoulder to shoulder
with people. And it's like, and also they had tubes, which also didn't help. So the tubes,
the tubes
just
were a bad
added to
idea.
the fact that like, oh, okay, so this one person's taking up like 6 people's like spot.
Tubes in the wave pool.
Well, and because the wave pool is still going, this is a common problem this was a common enough problem at other wave pools in the Dells that some of them don't even have tubes anymore because you'll get battered by if you're not in a tube yourself and someone else is in a tube, because there's obviously not enough tubes for like 500 people, you're gonna get bashed over constantly, bumped into constantly because they're getting pushed around by the waves.
It's so annoying.
It's not good.
It was like, honestly, like I want my money back because, and it's like I've never really had an experience where I was like, nah, it's like, you know what, it is what it is, you know, it's fine. No, I kind of want my money back because that fucking sucked.
Yeah.
So then next part then was
Probably the worst part, which is what I think you're gonna get to.
Is the music.
Holy shit, dog.
But even before we get into the music, there is a giant screen that they have. They have it, I think, at all times in the Kalahari.
It was
in
a
the wave
fucking
pool.
screensaver.
It was a screensaver. It was like a blob in a lava lamp, but usually like you see those and it moves to like the beat of the music. No, it was just like slowly, constantly moving and morphing and had nothing to do with the music. And literally they could have put anything up there instead.
Yeah, usually they have like each individual DJ has their own like thing that they show off.
Yes.
And it's like, cool, that's awesome. But like, God, dude, I don't understand what it is with these raves. 2 years ago, the music used to be fucking pristine. It used to be really good. Some DJs come in, and I'm not trying to shit on these DJs because I know that they come in, they do their job, they do whatever. But like, they used to come in with like, sometimes it was like just really good music. Sometimes it was just like, it's just really good dancing rave music. Sometimes it's anime themed, sometimes it's pop culture themed, but otherwise it's just typically good. They're coming in here now and it's just constant thumping, thump.
Yeah, at least these DJ. I mean, Jared and Michael, if you want to talk about it more.
I mean,
well, there's just like there's no like real sustenance to it. It's filler. It was filler music.
It was just drum.
Like, I didn't even see people really like
dancing,
and anything because there was nothing to do it to.
Yeah.
Like, you were just kind of just in the wave pool, just kind of sitting there because it was just a constant, like you said, a constant like sort of thumping, and it's just like
no melody, no harmonies,
it's like
no
head beating music for like 5 hours,
no
and it's
bridges.
Like right.
Nothing.
Like, there's no swings at all. And yeah, for an anime convention to not have even just like remixed versions of like anime music or anything else, to kind of try to work around the copyright, like there's just nothing. It's
even
just
water themed.
Yeah,
right.
Water
themed when it's a water park rave. Or whatever.
And like the thing too, the visuals you could have had up on the stage could have just been like clips from like beach episodes of animes or stuff like that. Like there's so much that could have happened.
There's definitely some pretty substantial room for improvement, and like I get why they do the things like the way they do it, because like, okay, half that place was basically like blocked off in that room, and it was only for the wave pool, like not the any other auxiliary water park areas. And I kind of get why they can't do the other water park areas, but okay, don't block off any of the areas. Like I get blocking off some of like the like kiddie pool areas to a degree, but like they even had some of the sections of the lazy river closed off, and I'm like, why? This is just a clear place for people to like go through to get to the other side, because getting to the other side was kind of annoying because it was blocked off. But like, honestly, with how many, if you're gonna have this many people going to this rave in the wave, this really honestly could be like a whole day thing to keep people rotating out through it, so it's not so packed. Because like that's part of the problem too. Is it's like you either need to spread out the time more, or you need to reduce the amount of people that can even go to it, because it's just too many people in one place at the same time.
It feels like this is because like the bar that was there, packed.
Yeah.
It really
you
feels
couldn't even
packed
get
with
in.
a line.
Yeah,
there
it
was
was
a
packed,
line.
and then there was a fucking line. I can't believe that.
It seems like
to get into like a bar hot tub thing.
the rave in the wave seems like something you go to get drunk, and then you just enjoy it because you're drunk.
Yeah.
That's what it feels like.
Alcohol is expensive.
Yeah.
And the alcohol is expensive. I mean, you know, that's usually the case for these kinds of events, but even still, it's just like, yeah, I feel like I kind of feel a similar way to Dan, where it's like, you know,
I wouldn't do it again.
I would not. I'm probably not going to do it again, just because it's like that was the primary thing that brought down my score.
Yeah, because they market it as like this is their big thing.
This is
So
their
it's
big
like-
thing, and I'm sorry, but it's kind of weak sauce.
Yeah, this was probably like, and honestly, like, the music killed it. The music just fucking killed the entire thing. It was probably one of the worst raves I've ever been to.
Yeah.
Well, and yeah, that's kind of the other sucky thing, because I would have, frankly, for like that experience probably would have been better if it had just been a normal rave.
Yeah.
Honestly,
Honestly,
and
they
they
didn't.
had normal raves. That's the other thing. They
Yeah.
had normal concerts and stuff going on as well. And I frankly wish I would have just gone to one of those instead, because those are just free with your con.
Yeah.
Yeah, they had
badge.
the emo night concert that was going on.
And that's the other thing. I could maybe have forgiven the issues with the wave and the rave if it was like, if it had been like a $5 but limited admission, right? Like if it was relatively cheap,
I would have even paid $20 for that. Like $20 is not that bad.
maybe. But yeah, for $45, yeah, it feels like a jip, honestly.
Well, and also, like, okay, you gotta be kidding me, dude. We're spending $45 for probably the worst rave music I've ever heard.
Well, right.
Like, what is
that's-
up with
it
that?
It kills me that it was such a lackluster
If
experience,
I'm
'cause people paid
spending
a lot of money.
okay, now if I'm spending money to go to a rave, that music has to be top of the line.
So actually, now that I think about it, a pass, well, this would be a full day pass to the Kalahari's like water park. I think it's like $70.
I would have preferred
Yeah.
doing that, frankly.
So I mean, then ignoring the music part, then you're paying almost half the price, and you still get to basically enjoy a lot of the water park still. Now there's just also just like this, and you can't hear your thoughts the
I don't
entire
know.
time.
I feel-
That's what you're paying for then.
I mean, but not really though, because a lot of it, like I said, was still blocked off anyway, and you're still having to like you really can't enjoy the lazy river. You can't really enjoy any of the hot tub or general areas. The only thing that was of any benefit at all to how people were congregating is that the slides were basically barren. Nobody was using the slides. So yeah, I mean, I guess if you want to use like 4 slides that were in the room, just over and over again, I guess.
Yeah,
it's
so
like
you
a-
can
it's-
get a $45 worth out of it, but for what they promote it, it's not worth $45.
Yeah. For what most people are intending to go there for, I feel like it does not deliver on that experience well enough to justify its sticker price.
But if you want to go to the pool for a couple hours and only want to pay half price, then
But I will say, if you're going to this con with the idea of also going to experience the Kalahari Water Park, you're better off just doing that.
yeah, but then if you stay at the water
But if you
park,
stay
if
at
you
the
stay at the
water
hotel,
you get
it.
that anyway.
Yeah.
So you're honestly just better off doing that
And-
anyway.
And that's the thing. If you stay here at the hotel, so this is when then it's not worth it too. If you stay at the hotel, you get the water park pass for every day
and
that
I
you
think
stay
you
here.
still have to pay for the
You
wave
do
and the
still have
rave.
to pay an
which
extra
is-
$45
Yeah.
for the rave and the wave then. So then again, it's not worth it. But for us who didn't stay here, didn't get the water park passes, you know, to go to the water park for $45 instead of having to pay $70, you know, it's worth it in that aspect.
Yeah.
But yeah.
I should have just gone to emo night.
Yeah, honestly, should have just gone to emo night. Yeah,
Dude,
so this
we
is
we passed by emo night and they were playing fucking Pierce the Veil. I
And
was like,
again-
oh my god, I love them so much.
And like, you know, my score is kind of more so for the most part based off of like my experience of the con as a con goer. Like some of the things we mentioned about the panels related things, like
It doesn't apply to the common viewer.
right. So this is more so for the audience, what my score is based on, whatever. And yeah, the rave was definitely like the one big mark against the convention. Otherwise, I had a fantastic time.
Yeah, it was a good time. Again, it ran well, put together well. I did not have like issues that we've ever had in the past. We did not have at all, I don't think. Where it's like room was too small, not getting support, no one to communicate and talk to.
Yeah, I think the only
too
real
crowd, anything like that. Even like the vendor hall, it's like these are spaced too close together. The vendor hall, none of that.
It wasn't too
none
packed.
of those issues.
They were limiting the amount of people that were going into the vendor hall to keep the congestion from
People
getting
were
too bad.
active. They had staff actively like checking badges and wristbands. It wasn't just people just like, yeah, you're fine. Like no, they were on it. Like they would, if you walked through, they would run after you.
Yeah, that is a good point. Like
staff was very on top of their stuff.
This is a good staff.
Yeah,
this is probably the best staff.
Yeah, for sure. This is probably the best staff members. Jared.
I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, this is probably the best staff I've ever seen at a con. Like that, it was insane how like on top of it they were, and just taking like, okay, the craft fair is getting too full, let's hold off and we'll have a line. When like a couple people come out, we'll send a couple people in. And it's like they didn't have to do that.
Yeah,
they didn't have to do that.
Most
but I
places
appreciate
don't do
they
that.
did.
Yeah.
And other con goers were like, this is stupid, just let us in, blah blah blah. And it's like, no, I would rather it not be like shoulder to shoulder congested.
Well, because then if you let everyone in, nobody is able to get anywhere, and it takes so much more time to get through and to see the things you want to see.
Well, and also like I have that thing where like if I'm in a crowd and like I get bumped and stuff, I just like start losing my fucking mind. I just start like almost like panic attack.
It's stressful.
Yes.
Like I can't stand it.
I know. I'm just like, people that have no spatial awareness just piss me off.
That's just all of our nostalgia, unfortunately.
Honestly, though, that's why I stopped going to like the state fair. Because it's too congested.
Yeah,
I just like freak out. I like get claustrophobic in big crowds like that. But like, so the staff taking the extra step to make sure like everyone has enough space to walk through, whatever, and then everyone except Anthony walked perfectly around.
There was one time we went the opposite.
There was one time Anthony just walked around the other way.
It didn't have like an actual flow to it. Like it didn't direct like you had started here and you end here. So I'm like, well, I want to start over here, and so I did. Yeah, it was fine though. It's just like art alley. You go both ways. It's okay.
It's okay. You were the only one doing it though.
He marches to the beat of his own drum.
Yeah.
It's all right.
All right, I think that's
basically it. All in all, it was a good experience. I want my money back
for the rave.
Rave.
8.5
and then I want to.
We'll do it again.
I want to go back in time. I want to go to emo night. That's all I want.
Well, if we come back, they might do emo night again.
Maybe.
I probably will.
But more cons should do emo night.
But thank you, Colossalcon, for having us. If you guys are in the area and you want to check it out, we would suggest going to it.
Yes.
Thank you to everyone who came to Improv D&D and saw us. We had a great show. Our next con is Anime Milwaukee, so check that out when we'll be there. It's gonna be a great time. Thank you to Robin's Nerd Supplies, of course, supplying us with everything, giving us our discount codes, and getting those monthly dice giveaways. Thank you to all of our Patreon supporters, and thank you all to you for watching and sharing and liking, commenting, and subscribing. But thank you all for watching, and we will see you next time.
Bye-bye.